Sequanda Martin, or is it White, or is it Martin? You're Sequanda Martin in my eyes because shit, you still my little sister. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know how to really do this shit because I had it in my head how I want to do it, but it's not formulating right now. So I decided to do it this way. Just let the spirit speak, and whatever way it goes, that's where it goes. Now, my speech is not where I want to be. It's not where I want it to be. I feel like there are people who still gonna like denigrate me for the way I speak and all that shit or whatever. Hey man, it is what it is. I tried to take speech when I was a kid, but hey, there's a result of it. So it is what it is. But here's the thing. I can still talk very eloquently. That's crazy to me. Because when I hear myself talk on camera and shit, it's like, wow, I came from a long way, even though I still got a long way to go. That's just how I feel about myself. Now, why am I saying that? Because I had told you a long time ago, I have no confidence in myself, but I'm very arrogant. How is that possible? Because of your dumb ass. All right, really think about it. Our entire lives, you have always been envious of me, jealous of me, fearful of me, frightened of me, and just hateful towards me. Why? What the fuck did I ever do to you? Besides be great. Man, really think about it. I'm so great that I don't even have to explain myself. I don't have to explain myself for being great. I just do it. I just wake up in the morning and say, another great day. Why? Because shit, everything is great to me. But you, on the other hand, you want to mirror everything that I do without the works. Really think about it for a second. You will go back and parrot everything that I do, copy everything that I say, but won't put the work in. But then come back and tell me that you putting the work in. Really think about what you said last time. You try to have me committed in a psychiatric ward for putting sealant in the keyholes of the church that doesn't even matter to nobody. Now, I also put sealant in the keyholes of Weaver Middle School. Why? Because of your dumb ass. I do that shit because I was upset with the board of education and shit. I did that shit because I wanted them to know that, hey, I did this shit because of her. That's why I did that shit. I don't have to explain anything after that. I don't. That's the beauty of this. You said that you read all of my writings. You said that shit. I believed it. Because I was like, shit, think about it. What else? You ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got nothing else better to do. And you ask me specific questions. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to give you pointing answers. Why? You don't want the truth. You asked me, did you ask for a whole bunch of demons to come inside of you and shit? I said, nah, I just writing that shit. Man, look. Go back and think about who I am. Go back and think about it. I'll tell you what. This is why I love this shit, because I told you I'm going to write this shit out for you. I'm going to map this shit out from advance. I said, shit, I'm sending you to hell. This is hell for you, man. Think about it. I'm on here having fun, talking about you, Sequanda Martin, my sister. My name is Bryant Stubbs. Sequanda Martin is my sister. Nobody gives a fuck about that but you. But I'm put on YouTube and shit. Think about it. If it gets popping, you in hell. If it doesn't, you still in hell. Because shit, think about it. I'm having fun with this shit, man. Now, my point and answers are because you don't like the truth. Demons have always been inside of me. Demons were installed in me from birth. I have acknowledged my demons all my life. All my life. Go back and ask your parents. I used to bite our grandmother. Why? Because I just want to eat her alive. I'm like, shit, she tastes good to me because I love her. I used to love my grandma. I remember my grandma. She died when I was like 2, but I still remember the love I had for her. It's not her that I remember. It's the love. Because shit, I ain't finna just bite people just because. Frank. I I used to bite him on his ass. Ask him. Because shit, I was like, shit, I know at some point I'm gonna have this what I'm doing to you. I'm gonna bite you on your ass. And you ain't gonna understand why I'm doing this shit. Because I'm having fun with your bitch ass. Now, really think about it for a second. Go back and ask these people, anybody, man, what is it about your brother? What is it? You can't even explain who I am. Why? Because shit, you try to mirror me every single chance you get. All the great shit that comes out my mouth, you parrot that shit because you try to remember or try to explain that you've been talking to people or you've been hearing things. You will tell me things that you say, oh yeah, I know that. At that point, I'm like, why are we talking? If we having a conversation, you tell me, oh yeah, I already know that. At that point, I'm like, well, you're stupid. Because we don't have to have this conversation at this point. If you know something already, why are we talking? All right, for example, I was telling you about the sky and shit. Because I was like, man, the sky looked like this to me. Oh yeah, I heard people say that. It ain't about the sky at this point. It's not. I'm trying to get you to open up about your dumb ass shit. Why are you jealous of me? Why are you upset with me? Why are you mad at me? Why are you envious of me? Why are you trying to have me committed when I ain't doing shit to nobody? You talk to these people and said, yeah, I'm trying to have him committed because he just losing himself. He's not this and that. He's on drugs and this and that or whatever. And then you threw in there, well, I will admit he did go to prison and he was wrongfully convicted. Like, I would say that. Like, he didn't deserve to go to prison. But he deserved to be in the mental institution, though. You said this shit out your mouth. Really think about it. You said this shit. Now, you're going to say, well, you are losing your mind and this and that or whatever. Man, I'm finna tell you something right now. Because of your insolence, because of your ignorance, and because of your foolishness, you do realize you committed blasphemy, right? You have committed blasphemy. And I'm going to tell you right now, you deserve death. This is death for you. Now, where do you go when you die for blasphemy? You go to hell. This is hell for you. Think about how many layers that is. And plus, you're suicidal. Man, think about it, man. You want to die so bad that you're afraid to kill yourself. You're just like, I just want to just die. I just want to just die. I just want to just die. But yet, you steady living. You steady out here trying to get money and shit. You steady out here working. Man, really think about that for a second. How dumb is that? You're suicidal, but you want to live. Now, here's the thing. I want to sit here and call you stupid, but that wouldn't do you justice. I want to call you a harlot, but shit, I respect harlots. Because at least they understand who they are. You don't understand anything about yourself, Sequanda. You don't. Why? Because you're dumb as shit. Man, really think about it. You will get upset with me for telling you to do the right thing. Man, really think about it. I'm trying to teach your kids how to stand up for themselves to a whole system. And what do? Cave in to temptation. We don't want to be inside of school because we want to run track. If we don't go to school, we can't run track. I said, yes, the fuck you can. Man, it's a protest. Man, you think these teachers give a fuck about you missing school because of their dumb asses? I ain't got to explain shit to you. Your kids are dumb as shit because of you. Your kids are brilliant, intelligent, beautiful women, but they're dumb as shit because they follow you. Think about it for a second. I just complimented your daughters, but at the same time, I'm telling you they're dumb as shit though. Because really think about it, they're following you. They're following you. If they don't follow you, I bet you right now, those kids will go out, they can quit school right now and be entrepreneurs. Don't believe me? Your daughter already doing piercings and shit. I mean, really think about it. I don't like shit. Think about it. Some dumbass kid allow you to do some piercing, then your dumbass can keep doing it then. Because shit, think about it. Y'all dumbass people doing some dumbass shit. And I love y'all for it. Because shit, I wish I could do that. She's bold enough to do that shit. Why? Because she does her research. That girl did all her research before she did that shit because she was like, I can do this shit. That girl taught herself how to pierce. I mean, really think about that for a second. And she was so confident in it. She said, "No, I'm doing it on y'all." And she manipulated the system by doing this shit. Because think about it, man. She got a whole system out here. That girl piercing the west side of Macon and shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, she's not. But she is that capable. That girl can open up her own business right now. But your dumb ass is holding her back. Your other daughter, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That girl right there is something else. And I'm going to just stop right there. Because if I keep going on about your third child, oh my God. Your third, I wouldn't be able to finish this video. I wouldn't. And that's not having a knock against the middle child. Because the firstborn that I'm impressed with. The firstborn is who I'm very impressed with. Your baby was so in tune with the spirit. Your baby said, fuck this shit. I'd rather kill myself coming out the womb. And he did. He said, fuck y'all, man. And the doctors were like, either you survive and he die, or he lives and you die. And what did you say? Please take me and let the baby live. That baby said, fuck you. You live, I'll die. Shit. He manipulated the spirit at that point. You're going to sit here and tell me this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. Hell no. Nope. I know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I know what I'm talking about. Why? Because shit, really think about it. You and I both heard Auntie Gussie Lee's voice. Your dumbass brother, he ain't gonna admit that shit because he is silent as a silent person. Your parents, they dumb as shit, so they ain't finna admit the shit. The other two are dead, Neil and Barbara. But guess what? You're around. And you will talk about the shit, but you won't talk about the shit. You'll talk about the shit amongst me and you. But get out in front of people and say, look, man, y'all might want to listen to what my brother got to tell y'all because shit, we heard our Auntie Gussie Lee's voice. That alone should scare the fuck out of you. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Why? Because shit, you're dumb as shit. You look at your children and get upset with them because why? Because your dumb ass feelings about their dad. Your dumb ass feelings about their dad are hindering your kids from growing. I told your daughters, one of them to forgive and one of them to just accept her feelings. And I looked at that shit and all I get is blowback from that shit. Your dad attacks me for telling them that shit. Your dad attacks me for telling your daughters that. That comes from your dumb ass. That's your dumb ass upbringing. Why? Because you make excuses for your parents. You would tell me, well, you know they had you as a teenager. You ever think about that? Who you, Dr. Phil? I mean, goddamn. You ever think about the fact that they're parents? End of story. You go sit here and tell me about the Bible and you called yourself a prophet. That's the blasphemy part. Because God didn't tell you shit. God told you that my parents were gonna be blessed. You remember that shit. I said, oh shit. How can you bless them in the midst of my curse that y'all are actively involved in? Really think about that for a second. If you're following scripture, Sequanda, really think about it. That is a death sentence. You think natural. I think spiritual. Shitting me. Really think about it. Is it just a death sentence right here? I'm telling you what's going on. This is spiritual for me. Now you got to really figure out whose side are you on. Because if you go follow God, you better follow God with your whole heart. And you know what that means, right? That means you got to talk to Frank Martin Jr. You got to talk to Darren Martin. You got to talk to Betty Sue. You got to talk to Pamela Cotton. You got to talk to fucking Kanisha. You got to talk to your brother. You got to talk to their mom. You gotta talk to the fucking government because you gotta talk to Ryan Langlois. I'll be back after these messages.